Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming a anti-haul video, so if you guys want to roast some makeup, then just keep watching. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is KARENHARRIS. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on YouTube. I do post quite often, so highly recommend subscribing, turning on that bell so you're notified every time I post, and without further blabbering, let's get into it. Okay friends, so today I am going to be doing my December anti-haul video. I do have some new subscribers here on my channel, so I just want to let you know how things work around here. It's the first anti-haul of the year, but basically what I do is every month I sit down and I look back at the previous month and we talk about all the products we didn't buy, because I like to have a little balance on my channel. I do have a lot of reviews and first impressions here on my makeup channel. I like to focus on new things. I know it's annoying sometimes, but that's what I like to talk about. That's what you guys like to watch. So, you know, I like to have a little balance with talking about some of the things we didn't buy and why we didn't buy them. So I post one of these videos every month. I will have a playlist as well for you guys if you want to check it out. But yeah, hopefully if you like that idea, then you will stick around and let's get into it. Okay, so I like to roast a lot of mainstream makeup brands because I feel like the indies are very special to me. So I like to focus on mainstream brands. Let's go ahead and talk about the Pacifica Sunny Glow product. So this is their dupe to, I'm assuming, the Drunk Elephant Bronzing Glow or Bronzino Drops or whatever it's called. And I think that product was like so sold out at Sephora. I remember our old babysitter, she got a job at Sephora and she was saying how hard that product is for Sephora to keep in stock. So I think it's really smart that Pacifica did a dupe, or it seems like a dupe. I know that there's a lot of feelings about the word dupe in the makeup community. Sometimes people use the word dupe even if it like remotely resembles the packaging of a very famous product without comparing the formulas and stuff like that. I've never used the Drunk Elephant product and I'm not planning on buying the Pacifica product, so I have no thoughts beyond that. But I like when people have options, so I do think that is smart. But let me know if you picked this up and if you have any thoughts on it. I'm sure that people would be interested in hearing a review on that. Next we have from the Sephora collection, they have a new concealer. They've actually launched a few new things, so maybe we'll cover all of them in this video, but the first thing I see is the Best Skin Ever Multi-Use Hydrating Glow Concealer. I low-key kind of want to try this, but I'm also not into hydrating and glowy products, especially when it comes to concealer. So for that reason, I know I shouldn't buy this. It says it's a new lightweight radiant multi-purpose formula that corrects, conceals, and instantly brightens under eyes for a glowing natural complexion. I just feel like to have glowing under eyes isn't the most ideal thing. I have the new e.l.f. Camo CC Hydrating Concealer Cream Foundation on today, and I feel like it's a little too dewy for me, and that's on my face, not on my under eyes. I cannot imagine having glowy under eyes. Unless it's a trend and I haven't heard about it, you guys will have to let me know. Next we have from Lawless, they launched two new Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Smoothing Glosses. I do really like this formula. These shades are honestly really cute. We have Smoke Show, which is a Brick Rose, and Popsicle, which is a Sheer Black Cherry. Both look like amazing shades for the holiday season. I did just get their new shade called Vanilla Cherry, so I'm not going to be picking this up, and I am on a bit of a official, unofficial lipstick no buy, so we'll see. I was trying really hard not to buy lipsticks last year as well, and I feel like I did okay, but I definitely did buy more than I probably needed to, and I'm just coming off of a very like ruthless lipstick declutter, so they're kind of on my no buy list for this year. We'll see how that goes. Next we have another Sephora collection product. So they're launching colorful contours as well as these beautiful powder luminizers. I feel like for the luminizers, these look like great dupes to brands like Dior and, you know, other expensive high-end luxury highlighter formulas. So if you're balling on a budget, these are $14. I'm gonna pass because I have these shades 10 times over in my collection. And as far as the contour powders go, I don't know if TikTok is bringing back those like cool tone contours, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm definitely more into a bronzy look on my cheekbones just to make my cheekbones pop. I don't really contour anymore at all. I know some people still do like the nose contouring and stuff like that, but I'm just not into it at the moment. I don't know if I'll change my mind. I mean, sometimes I catch on to trends kind of late, but we'll see. For now, it is a easy pass. Next, we have from Colourpop. They're launching the Golden Hour palette. This is a 16-pan palette full of sunset golds and shimmering bronzes in matte, metallic, and pearlescent glitter formulas. Now, typically, I don't talk about things that aren't already out, but I feel like we haven't heard from Colourpop in some time, so definitely want to talk about this palette. It is a very neutral palette. I feel like this is the kind of palette that will do really well in the mainstream audience, and since Colourpop is sold at, Ulta now, Target, they're probably reaching a lot of new customers that want this type of color story. It's an easy pass for me because I have their Smoking Hot palette and I feel like it has a similar vibe. I also have the Sigma Ambiance palette, which is pretty much like this one looks like a dupe for that one. So I have these shades 10 times over. It's a pass for me. Okay, from the brand Morphe, we have their Aurora Scape collection. It's fun to see Morphe do color. I will say that this palette has some beautiful color stories. The swatches look incredible, but I feel like swatches don't really tell the full story of how this palette is gonna look on your eyes. It definitely looks like a mix of pastels and some beautiful duochromes, but I'm definitely not tempted to own a big Morphe palette anytime soon, so this one is truly an easy pass for me. I feel like it's so unfair when things are easy for me to say no to because I just like don't lust after them, but every once in a while there's something I really want and I don't get it, and that's when it's tough to say it's an easy pass. Okay, in case you're wondering why I look different, it's a completely different day and I'm gonna film the rest of my December anti-haul, and Honey Badger just doesn't give a F about my hair right now. I just cannot be bothered styling it. I've got all this regrowth from baby number 2 and I don't want to put like stuff in it to slick it back, so we're just gonna leave those little hairs to shine. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep going. The first thing I'm seeing today is the Sol de Janeiro Delicia Drench Body Butter. I actually really want to smell this because I've heard that it smells really good, so if you've already gone ahead and purchased this, let me know. Also, Delicia, I don't know if that's how you say it, but it's my mom's first name. I don't know how she got that name, but either which way, kind of cool, right? So yeah, this is their new body butter and it says it's for dry skin and it repairs the moisture barrier, but I really need to not buy any more moisturizers right now because I have 2 in my backup drawer from Tree Hut, and I have a Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Cream as well as a extra container of the dupe version. So yeah, I have no business buying body butter. I'm also really lazy when it comes to putting like moisturizer on, so why do I need to accumulate more? I was very tempted to use my birthday as an excuse, but I decided to pass on it. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot to slide over. Already a hot mess. Welcome to 2024, right? Okay, so next we have the new Kylie lip pencils. These are ultra precise wooden lip liners designed to sculpt, define, and contour lips for perfect lip lines and a fuller looking pout and no smudging. 10 shades. I do like the look of these. It's giving me makeup forever. There seems to be some beautiful nude shades as well, but honestly, I am not a big lip liner gal and I have so many. So that's one of the things too I should probably declutter throughout the year is lip liners that I'm not using. I definitely fell in love with the Unearthly lip liners in 2023 and I fell in love with the e.l.f. lip liners. So I do have some favorites, so I don't see myself adding those to my collection. We have from L'Oreal another concealer. This is a True Match Radiance Serum concealer, brightening under eye concealer makeup with 1.5% hyaluronic acid and caffeine. That does sound wonderful. I feel like I'm not very insecure when it comes to my features, but one thing I do feel a little bit insecure about are my under eyes, and so I feel like I need to always use like a full coverage concealer. I just get a little bit kind of like worried when a concealer says radiant, and I've never really come across a drugstore concealer that I felt was like foolproof, so I'd be happy to try this someday, but for now I'm gonna skip it. We also have some new shades for the Dior Addict Lip Maximizer. This is a lip plumping gloss, instant and long-term volume with 24-hour hydration, $40 each. We've got Icy Blue, Shimmer Candy, and Shimmer Rose Gold. These look absolutely beautiful. I think I have a couple of Dior lip products, not too much, maybe like 2, and I think they're nice, but I don't understand the price tag, so I'm gonna skip. I also recently got my hands on the Gucci Hydrating Lip Glosses. I'm actually wearing one today, so I've already blown my luxury lip budget for 2023, and I'm not planning on buying anything else. We have from the brand Fleur, they have a new fragrance, and I was so tempted to pick this up, but I have a lot of fragrances right now, and I just bought the Kylie one. I bought the replica in the garden, so I picked up 2 new fragrances recently, and I got Kilian Smoking Hot, so technically 3 new fragrances in the last few months, plus I have just like a little drawer full of like travel size fragrances. So I was very curious. I had a friend tell me that this smells like Versace Bright Crystal, which is one of my favorite fragrances. I wore that fragrance on my wedding day, so I have a very special attachment to it, and I'm planning on finishing up my bottle of Bright Crystal because I've had it since my wedding and I've been married for about 7 years now. So my plan is to finish up that bottle and then maybe replace it, or maybe I'll try Mood Ring from Fleur. I just really want to smell stuff before I buy it. I don't love to buy stuff unsmelled because I don't always have the same like thoughts as other reviewers. So yeah, definitely want to smell that in person if I get a chance. Next we have from Too Faced. I think these look really cute. These are the new Kissing Jelly Ultra Nourishing Non-Sticky Lip Oil Gloss Hybrids. So it's a glossy lip oil formula that hydrates with natural oils and leaves a hint of tint, giving you instant hydration of a lip oil with a candy shine of a lip gloss for $22. I think that lip oils are super trendy right now. It's really funny to see the mainstream hop on this. I feel like indie brands started and now the mainstream brands have caught on. These look very cute. I need a lip oil, like I need a hole in my head. So it's gonna be a pass for me, but I'm happy to see that there's options available now for other people as well. People that don't shop at the indie brands or the drugstore. Okay, I really enjoy Glow Recipe skincare, and this Cloudberry Bright Essence Toner sounds right up my alley, but I think I've said it so many times on my channel. I have a very basic skincare routine, and sometimes I make the time to use a serum, but other times I just want to put my moisturizer on and get to bed. So it just depends. I am trying to incorporate serums into my life more, but I also don't put pressure on myself. It's fine. I've been using the one from Clarins that I bought during the Ultra 21 Days of Beauty, and I'm on a mission to finish that, but this does sound so lovely. It's a essence toner that brightens and evens your complexion, reducing the appearance of hyperpigmentation while hydrating and softening dull, dehydrated skin for visibly enhanced radiance. Like, this sounds perfect for me. There's also a different one that they launched. I think it was the plum one. So they've launched about 2 or 3 serums in the last year that I've wanted to try, but again, it takes me so long to use up skincare, so I decided to just admire it from a distance and skip on it for now. We also have from Benefit, they finally launched a lash eyelash serum. I'm so surprised that they didn't have a product like this because Benefit is known for their brow products, their mascaras, so I feel like a lash serum like totally makes sense. It looks like this is available in Europe, but I think I saw this on Sephora. I'm not 100% sure, but totally makes sense for the brand. I have used lash serums in the past, but I feel like they kind of make my eyelashes unnaturally long. So it's a pass for me, but let me know your thoughts on it. Here's another thing that I totally want. These are the Saltaire new lip oil balms. These look so fun. I love some of the neutral shades like Toasted and Cocoa. Those look beautiful. I think they were all sold out on their website when I looked, and honestly, I need a lip balm. Like, I need a hole in my head, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip that. This is another thing I want. It's fragrance, of course. So Marc Jacobs came out with 3 new fragrances of Daisy. I think the one I want is the Fresh Pop, which is a floral, fruity, fresh lemon, pear, and lime floral perfume. That sounds right up my alley. I love citrusy fragrances, and I feel like Daisy is very like basic, but it's also a very well-loved fragrance, which is obviously why the brand keeps coming out with different versions. I think the packaging is super cute. Another one that I contemplated buying, especially with December being my birthday month, it was very easy for me to justify like, oh, let me just get that for myself. And I totally have this in my cart. And I think I had a $10 off coupon for my birthday from Ulta, but I decided to wait for the same reasons as skipping out on Mood Ring. I feel like fragrances are like the new beauty product. Like, that's gonna be the next big trend of 2024, is people just getting really into fragrance. But I'll be over here just talking about eyeshadow palettes. Don't mind me. Okay, next is another thing I wanted, but I decided to pass on. This is the Physicians Formula new collection for 2024. So they have, the thing I really wanted was these butter, like Charlotte Tilbury looking products. So it's the butter, what is it? The butter glow contour one for $13.49 in 2 shades. I haven't seen these at the drugstore yet, and I wasn't gonna buy them on the Physicians Formula website, so currently I'm gonna pass on them. But they came out with the Butter Glow Bronze and Blush Healthy Glow that looks cute, the bronzing serum, they've got a BB cream, there's a butter lip in 3 shades, a glow corrector, a contour wand, which I talked about, and then some lip and cheek colors, as well as a diamond bronzer. So there's a lot of new products. Very excited to see these when they come out at the drugstore, but for now I'm gonna skip on it. And then we have from Stila, these are so cute. These are the blush and bronzer Hydro Blur Cheek Duos. I love the shades of the blushes here. I wish they had just released these as individual products. That way you can mix and match, because I personally love some of the brighter, poppier blushes, but I'm only going to need 1 bronzer shade, so I'm not going to buy multiple sticks just to have the different blush shades I bought. So I feel like Stila kind of shot themselves in the foot by making those duos, and then when I look at the swatches, they don't look as vibrant and colorful, so maybe I'm dodging a bullet by not picking those up. McGrath is probably the most disappointing brand of 2023 for me. So this is the new launch. It's the Luminous Pigment Rich Color Shimmering Metallic Finish. I thought about it the other day and I was like, why don't I just get one just to like throw on my eyelids when I'm feeling like not doing a full makeup look? And I quickly talked myself out of that, because either you get me in like full glam or you get me with no makeup. I don't really do the in-between like no makeup looks. So maybe that'll change someday, but yeah, I decided to skip this because it's basically a really pretty sparkly eyeshadow, and I'm definitely trying not to buy eyeshadow singles. I just never reach for them. So overall, it was a quick skip for me. Same with these new Juvia's Place Culture 2 liquid eyeshadows. These are basically like beautiful duochrome, multi-chrome eyeshadows, and there's 6 new shades. I'm actually surprised that this is still a thing. These like liquid multi-chromes, I personally prefer powder multi-chromes. I think they just are able to layer better, and if you have I guess, similar eyelids to mine. They just work better than swiping on a liquid on top of powder products. So not my preference. I've never actually tried these Juvia Lace ones. I guess it's nice because they are a little bit more affordable, but it's an easy skip for me. We have another Daisy fragrance. I don't know what's up with all these fragrances, but the bottle is so cute. I haven't seen anything about this launching anywhere soon, so I guess technically you can't buy it, so I can't really say it's a pass, but there it is, just for funsies. We'll put up a picture. Okay, from NARS, we have the new Sweet Sensations collection. I literally thought this was their holiday collection, like, just, I don't even know what's going on here. So for $32, we've got the Afterglow Liquid Blush and the Irresistible Eyeshadow Palette for $60. I don't know before I got into color if I would have dived in for this, but NARS honestly was one of my favorite brands. Like, I was so into them. I bought like all their stuff. All my stuff was NARS, and I just love NARS so much. That has changed a lot since, but I just think that they're just so different from what I'm into now, so I hardly think about buying anything from the brand. I also had to chuckle when I saw Makeup by Mario's new satin lipsticks. I definitely would love to check these out, but I just don't like any of the shades. I think they're too mauve-y and like all these reds, and I don't know, it kind of seems a little bit old-fashioned, so it was an easy pass. Okay, so my conclusion for December 2023 is that there was a lot of kind of ugly makeup that launched in the last month of 2023, which made things very easy for my wallet. I have filmed my December haul video, and I feel like I did pretty good. I don't feel like I bought too much stuff. I'm really trying very hard to save all of my AdSense money for a trip I'm taking in April. It's very important to me. I've told you guys multiple times. You're probably sick of hearing about it, but the easiest way to keep money in my bank account is to not spend it on makeup. So that is one of my big goals for the start of 2024. I hope that you guys will still be interested in checking out my channel, even though I might not have all the hottest new makeup. Maybe that'll change, who knows, but that is my big goal. So thank you guys so much for checking out this anti-haul. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye, friends!